All right, a very good day or otherwise time appropriate greetings to you folks here on Speed Gaming. Welcome to another race in what seems to be quite a marathon this week of the Metroid Prime Randomizer 2023 tournament. We got a good one for you today, folks. For today's round 2 match, we have Bruh Inc. versus Cestrion. I'm Captain MD, and today I'm joined by my partner in Prime, Razor. How you doing today?
Doing good. This should be a fun race.
Yes, the best seed rollers are here on the mic once again. It's been a while, but so Razor, we've got even weekly settings for the week. They have led to some wild starts and some wild seeds. What are you hoping to see today?
Can we finally have a mine start?
A mine start? Ooh.
I think we're like almost have to guarantee a few starting items. Like even if it's just main quarry, that'd be funny.
Yeah, I think main quarry you would either have to guarantee wave beam to get out to the elevator, or ice beam to get to and power bombs for security station A.
Right, I'm gonna be right back before the run gets actually started.
No problem. But yeah, folks, let me go ahead and load up the challenge because I probably should have done that before we came on the air. You know. There's the challenge. All right, so yeah, Bruh Inc. and Cestrion are both coming off of 0 and 1. So Cestrion had lost round 1 to
Cosmo.
And Bruh actually lost round 1 to you.
Yeah, that was a close one. I still say the only reason I won that race was because I took a risk on the annoying plant.
Ooh, I like that sound.
It was wave beam go mode on Flagra.
Wave beam go mode?
It was a weird scene. I do recommend go watching it. It was a weird one.
Oh my. Well, the race time room has been given the green light, and it looks like we'll be going in just a moment here.
Nice. Also, shoutouts to the background for this overlay.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it was a race. I recommend everyone go watch that one for sure. My favorite race so far this week was the Research Lab Aether Star. Magmal. This is Workstation then. Or Lava Lake Elevator.
All right.
Morph Spider Varia. Never mind, this is Twin Fires. Okay.
All right. Morph Spider. Oh, that's a good set of starting items.
That actually really is. And it's literally just so you can get here to this elevator, which is probably just gonna be main plaza.
Safe bet. No, lower tree. We can't use that.
We're continuing on. So are we about to? Huh. Oh, it's about to be bombs in storage cavern.
There could also be. Actually, I don't think NSJ Fiery Shores is in logic. Never mind.
It's doable, but no, I don't think it's in logic. No. Is it X-ray visor?
It's something. It's either X-ray or space jump ?
Yeah, exactly. Sam has it there. It has to be space jump. Actually, no. It can be main power bombs.
Yeah, it could. There's an energy tank in Short Tunnel, which would be nice, but we can't get that right now. Welcome to literally the worst room in the game.
Also, welcome to Firing Squad. No eatings.
Ow.
And that's a death. Bro, taking the very smart and slow path here. It's like, no, we're just going to use the door as cover. Those turrets can tear you apart. Main PBs would get you through Lava Lake to the Lava Lake elevator. As well as the item. I think the item's in logic.
Well, good luck trying to open up the item without missiles or supers.
Oh crap, no missiles.
Yeah, bit weird for a Magmor start, no missiles, but we are going to get an item in Storage Cavern. So yeah, this has to be our progression either way.
Oh yeah, this is 100% progression, and it's either bombs, space jump, or power bombs. Power bombs would be the funny one.
Yeah, that's one of those things that are going to be really nice to have that you don't need to hunt for later. Also, less reliance on the drop system because, you know, prime drops.
I want to see power bombs. Come on. Oh, it's just bombs. Okay.
Discount power bombs.
But we have our spring ball immediately.
Indeed, our runners did RA spring ball for this race.
Spring ball's fun.
All right,
so Lava Lake elevator takes us somewhere required.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say low-key, Sam. The first thing I did when we got access to string ball was like, okay, what can I break with this? And the first thing I did was like, can I do Ice Ruins East without Spider? Yes.
Interesting. Bra Inc. wants to go back to...
I think... this is a crazy play, but I like it. I think this is Warrior Shrine.
It's either Warrior Shrine or the item in Fiery Shores was good.
Oh, right. Fiery Shores, we didn't get a good look at it because, the elevator was, Great Tree Hall lower. So there's no way it's for the elevator.
No, it's not. It's for the item in Lower Fiery Shores.
Yeah. I couldn't tell on the restream feed, but it looked like it was either, Plasma or X-Ray.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it was a major item.
Monitor Station elevator. Ooh, that's actually... Monitor Station's actually really good, yeah. Transport Tunnel A.
Yep, that's in play. But it looks like Bra's making the detour to Fiery Shores first.
Well, yeah, we'll have a good view of this in just a moment. Unfortunately, not getting the height from the dash they wanted.
Alright, so what is this? X-ray visor or a beam?
It's Ice Beam!
Okay. That...
Okay, so... Now... That's interesting.
That's a key for the lower tree elevator, but we can't really do anything else in there without gravity.
Space jump, gravity, or boost.
Yeah, boost so we can do bar skip.
I think in SJ you can do reverse frigate gravity-less. Well, with not gravity, but with gravity.
Alright, so... I would assume Cestrion's going to head back in that direction eventually, too, but it looks like his first stop is Lava Lake. Which... yeah, that's not going to work.
It's not beginner? Okay. I didn't know if it was beginner or intermediate.
Alright, here's our Transport Tunnel A check, but yeah, I think Cestrion just realized that Charge Beam is not a valid option for this.
Oh, it's missiles.
Believe it or not, that is actually really good, because now we can do Lava Lake.
Frigate crash site. That explains the Ice Beam. You take this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my guess for missile launcher is, whatever's behind the Lava Lake elevator. My guess is wherever that Lava Lake elevator goes, we get launcher.
Safe bet.
I'm about to say, or it literally could just be this. Well...
Wish granted.
Nope. Expansion.
Alright, no idea what's in Frigate Crash Site.
missiles, expansion.
Okay, so we found Talon 4's missile depot.
Yeah, so everything passes. So yeah, Lava Lake elevator takes you to wherever launcher is. Probably main plaza. Main plaza or Sun Tower.
There's a oh yeah, Canyon, Talon Canyon probably leads in that direction. All right, so Cestrion's not going back for fiery. There's missile launcher. Yeah,
okay.
Cestrion's not going back for ice beam, which is a little weird.
Lava Lake has to lead to Talon Canyon, the main plaza elevator, right?
Talon Canyon or Root Cave, since we just found launcher under the ship.
No, Root Cave is locked by launcher,
which we just found under the ship.
How are you getting there from Root Cave without launcher?
I'm confused. Why don't we just go through the Lava Lake elevator through Overgrown Cavern to...
There's a missile door in Frigate Crash Site.
There is? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the Lava Lake elevator is probably the Chozo to Main Plaza elevator in Talon Canyon. It has to be.
Huh.
Or there's some other shenanigans going on if it's not. Like, no missiles for a while. Alright, there's some E.
Oh wait, so we took the transport tunnel A elevator to Frigate Crash Site. Okay, that's what I've got mixed up here.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Lava Lake is unknown. All right, what's the damage? Antechamber, sure. Hat, sure. OP. Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
OP's been showing up a lot this week. This tournament in general.
Processing center access.
Security access to shoreline.
All right, folks, have fun full clearing the entirety of mines.
Also, poor bruh having OP twice in a row because our first race was also an Elite Quarters artifact. That's twice in a row.
All right, Cestrion is going back for Ice Beam. So yeah, I see what you're getting at now. Since Transport Tunnel A leads to Overgrown Cavern, yeah,
Lava
I get
Lake has to lead to either Talon Canyon or another elevator that you can get somewhere without missiles.
Which would be either Sun Tower or Main Plaza. So yeah, I get it now because of the whole Transport Tunnel A kerfuffle.
Yeah, it could be Sun Tower to take Main Plaza be vanilla. Does Cestrion die? Cestrion took a very early death, yeah. But at the same time...
Spring Ball ain't that bad. Yep.
Yep,
that's Lava Lake. All right.
I'm surprised he didn't take it to get the item. But at the same time, I kind of get it. But at the same time, it's not exactly out of the way.
Yeah, Cestrion might be heading back in that direction anyway later. We'll see how he chooses to plan this out.
Though, depending on where the sea takes you, it could be out of the way later, as Jeff says. Yes. Alcove was missiles. I don't remember what landing site was.
Landing site was missile launcher.
All right, landing site was launcher.
I'm sorry, we've literally found nothing but missiles here in Talon. Literally nothing but missiles.
So this is our next line of course. All right, and now the seat is normal.
All right, so after that little kerfuffle of a maze...
TGC, that is unfortunately not possible. We already have the Great Tree Hall lower elevator.
Yeah, the only...
No, landing site was main missiles. I wish we had power bombs.
Yeah, so Mines being behind Frigate. The only way I could see that being a thing is if it's Great Tree Upper.
But still, at that
And
point, you're at Great Tree Lower.
yeah.
So speaking of power bombs,
Yep, there's one right there in Ruined Shrine.
more E.
All right, so especially considering we already started with Spider Ball and Various Suit, this seed is kind of taking off fast.
Most of these have. It's just the second. It's the second half of the seed where it's like, oh my gosh, where are my last 2 items?
All right, bro wants to have a quick peek at what's up top here.
I don't blame him. I don't think he got it though.
I can't tell what it. That looked like a missile. Saw it for a split second.
That did not look like a missile.
Yeah, it looked orange. And what is that in Vault Ledge? I couldn't see.
I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. We'll be circling backward in a minute.
That's fair.
Cestrion following here, and is going to have visible confusion upon seeing this missile launcher.
Yeah, assuming he's following the logic.
And yeah, and then immediately realize, well, never mind. He's not going to think about it because he's going to be still too busy wondering why the heck are all these artifacts and mines.
Yeah, there's that, and ooh, Ice Spreader in Gallery Tunnel. Good, we have Ice Beam already.
It's nice for the end.
Ooh, bro, almost getting losing his footing courtesy of bees. All right, what do we got at Totem? Boost Ball.
Boost ball.
All right, well, no need to. Now we can
we'll
bar
know in a
skip.
moment. Well, now we'll know. Now, Great Tree Hall lower elevator is valuable. As soon as we have space jump.
Yeah, because now they can also go to get the upper tree elevate. They'll once they get the tools, they'll be able to get the upper tree elevator, and with the power bomb in tow, they would
can
have
do
life
everything.
growth. Mm-hmm.
They can do everything.
Workstation debris. That is usable.
It's not bad.
Technically out of logic without main power bombs, but that's still perfectly usable to these runners with that expansion nonetheless.
Oh yeah.
All right, that's an E-Tank in Vault. Bruh
Might
electing
grab
to...
it.
Yeah, it makes sense, because it's still early. You're still running only one suit. Best to be half safe than half sure.
TGC chat, Cestrion's gonna shout at me later. Oh yeah.
When aren't people shouting at TGC with Sieve-related matters? Because TGC generated the vast majority of these,
Round 2
if not
seeds,
all
yeah.
of the Week 2 seeds, right? Yeah.
Most of them that have been up so far, yeah. We
And-
love X-ray hunts.
And an X-ray, not an X-ray. Sorry, I got distracted. E-Tank in Vault Ledge. All right, so E-Tanks are now pretty cozy.
Yeah, 4 feels pretty good here.
All right, we're gonna
Looks like
peek
we're
in here.
gonna-
Oops. Bees?
Denied! Then missile launcher. Swords. In the chat.
That's Gravity Suit
Oh.
in the tree. That is clear as day Gravity Suit. So, Faison, or X-ray visor and biohazard containment, yeah?
Lol.
I don't think we've seen a lot of required frigates so far. At least not in the races I've seen.
Even in my practices, I haven't seen gravity needed. However, that's also because for some reason my gravity suit likes to end up in cargo freight lift. And I'm like, well, by time I'm already needing that, I've already wall boosted hat for whatever artifacts there.
I know, right? In before there's some major item just chilling in Lava Lake or something.
Oh, Lava Lake's gonna be like plasma or something, yeah. Phase on biohazard, good stuff.
All right, so now Cestrion sees main plaza. He's going down for that. Let's see. So yeah, we can check Dynamo, both checks.
Grapple beam.
Free grapple beam, always nice.
Potential massive logic break here, but maybe magma pull. And I say it's a big logic break is because the power bomb's out of logic that we have.
Also, good luck getting in there with... Actually, no, wait. I'm thinking training chamber. I was going to say good luck getting in there without wave beam, but we don't need wave beam.
Yeah, that's the only reason I would put it off is we don't have wave beam for training chamber access.
Yeah, I think that's a little out of the way for now. That can wait a hot minute.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can just jump over. You're good.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, you fight some beetles. It's not the end of the universe.
Grapple Ledge, I believe, was a missile.
Yeah, Grapple Ledge was missiles. Yeah, Cestrion has been having a bit of a slower trek, and his main area of expertise is echoes, for sure. But with Prime especially, there's a good chance races can come down to something else. That's the third Metroid we found in Chozo. Good grief. So are all 7 of our... Actually, there's 10 Metroids today. Are all, like, half our Metroids just going to be in Chozo?
Probably.
Alright, bruh is going to Zoid.
Makes sense. Fully in logic right now. Now, what I would enjoy... no, Jeff. Actually, jumping from the tree, NSJ, to the grapple ledge is beginner, I believe.
Interesting.
I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, even TGC confirming. Yeah, NSJ grapple swing. Yeah, that is beginner. Yes, it shouldn't be beginner, but it's beginner.
Oh, is it because the grapple can sometimes get a little wonky if you come at it from the wrong angle?
A little? But yeah, that grapple swing is beginner.
Alright, so now Cestrion has acquired his boost ball.
Some are saying they updated it to intermediate, which if they did, that is 100% correct to do.
Alright, Cestrion's going to see the elevator to workstation here. So I think for now, you should just continue working on your Chozo clears. You know, go to Far Chozo even, because you can do a lot there with Spider Ball. actually, you could do almost everything.
Yep, it is now intermediate. Okay, cool. So yeah, it would require.
Yeah,
And unfortunately, nothing from Zoid.
Unfortunate. Yeah, is getting past bowling alley into antechamber into that neighborhood logical without wave beam, or is it expecting you to hit the wave switch?
You're expected to hit the wave switch.
That's what I thought.
I will say though, as far as out of logic, spring ball does make it easier.
Yeah, that's why I suspect that's why Bruh is going ahead and firing up the platforms here. I suspect this is what he wants to do.
Well, not only that, having boost, spider, and a power bomb, upper furnace is fully grabbable as well. Not logical without main PBs, but upper furnace and lower furnace are both viable here.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. You know, it's a good thing the collision on those platforms is there as they're moving and not just when they're at the end of the platform cycle.
Well, never mind. I'm going to assume this is space jump and upper furnace.
That would be a real good spot for it because that pretty much cracks the whole seat open.
We have everything for it in logic. Oh, look at that!
Wish granted.
Is that a space jump I see?
I think, yep.
Vanilla furnace, let's go! I love it.
I don't know. This seat has been kind of just handing our runners all the goodies.
Yeah. See, this is one of those times when me willing awful things to existence is a good thing. This is great.
Whoops!
No! Yeah, you get an awful drop shadow there. Also, TGC run. That's great.
I think in this context, though, it's not the worst in the universe because you're pretty much goaded into this anyway with Ice Beam and all
really
ball
test your
upgrades.
depth perception?
Spider Ball.
Yeah.
Spider Ball, what are you doing, buddy? The facing is that way.
Rich gonna move me because of this? Yeah, this is a thing. Cestrion, I think you need a little. Okay. Okay, cool, we're good.
And this chat is what happens when this chat is what happens when you just think there's good stuff.
Are we not going to check Hall of the Elders?
Guess not.
Hall of the Elders itself is in logic and could be wave beam.
Well, with we don't have wave beam actually, so
yeah.
With main power bombs, the workstation 2 elevator is in logic, which means guess what else is in logic right now? Actually, no, we need wave. I was gonna say plasma processing.
Yeah, not quite. However, I have this funny thought here that you need to go to Hall of the Elders through the ice door because you have Spider Ball to logically do the track. Plus, I think beginner understandable anyway. And you get Wave Beam behind the Ice Bomb slot.
Could be, but it looks like Bruh's not interested in sticking around and is going back to Magmore.
This is probably immediately the Great Tree Hall. He can do all of Life Grove.
Yep. Life Grove sounds like a really good idea right now, actually.
Yeah, I don't fault Life Grove at all. And it's another elevator?
Yep. Yeah, elevators are the big deal right now because we haven't found Fendrana or Mines yet, and we need to find them both.
I don't know if he's actually going to do this, but he could also go ahead and wall boost the pad artifact.
Could do. Which will be even funnier if Life Grove has super missiles.
Wow, I wonder how long it's been intermediate, because for a long time I've done it in SJ. Okay, that's funny.
All right, so nice bar skip there, and we're gonna see Great Tree Hall now.
Alright, what's in the chamber? Meme Buster, alright.
Not super. Zoid, can you possibly move that fire anywhere else? Thank you.
No, I will go right in your face.
No, not right in the face, right in the morph ball tunnel.
Okay, that's funny. Same TDC.
And then immediately shoots fire right at the same tunnel. Thanks, Zoid. Thanks a bunch.
Nice.
All right, so we get the power bomb back.
Where was Boost Ball? Hive Totem. Alright, does this play out for workout item wise? No! I'm shocked.
Me too. It was a good play. Certainly it's a dense one especially, but
yeah,
just
no,
nothing
I
here.
agree with it with this loadout. Like, the moment you find Wave Beam, I get very suspicious of plasma processing.
I think at this point we should have the ability to access mines, or we should be able to now see mines or Fendrana with this loadout. With one of
no, actually, we have not found a way there unless this is one of its elevators.
I think it's got to be one of the. Well, let me think what elevators we have left. We've got Workstation 1.
Back of Chozo has
and
two
Far
that
Chozo.
Are, yeah.
Main
there
quarry.
we. Oh.
Never mind. We can't use that yet. We'll come back later with a wave beam.
I'm gonna lose it if it actually is Hall of the Elders.
Okay, so there is. So that's all the Talon elevators. So there's the Far Chozo elevators, Workstation 1, the 2 Fendrana elevators, and PPC. So there's 3 combos of elevators left.
Oh yeah, Wave could just be in Lava Lake.
Could be.
Honestly, I think they're both gonna kick themselves if it's Lava Lake. This is probably what Broad does though right now is Lava Lake.
Yeah, very conveniently, your already tree leads you back into Magmore, so you can just head in that direction.
Well, all we have is Lava Lake, Hall of the Elders, and Magma Pool.
We also have Warrior Shrine and Upper Fiery Shores.
And Flagra.
We also have...
Cestrion just got the realization.
Yeah. It's one of those days, folks.
Yeah, this could be... Oh, yes. Yeah, Crossway's also available.
Crossway's available. Looks like Bruh's going to grab this energy
tank
real
Crossway's
quick.
not available logically. No supers.
Yes, because one of the switches is behind a super plate. But yeah, I'm suspicious of Warrior Shrine.
Ooh, nice. Okay, you're gonna. Cestrion did a nice little skip there, but almost got a little punished here.
And yeah, Bruh's gonna make a detour.
Neither of them going for Hall of the Elders. Oh, I hate this.
I kind of don't, because Antechamber is an artifact. And hey, would you look at that? There's Wave and Warrior Shrine.
Hey, all right. So now you need to. Do you get a main quarry, or do you go back of Chozo to get to Phendrana?
All right, folks, have fun full clearing the whole game looking for Plasma and Phazon Suit and X-Ray.
Yep, it's time to play everyone's favorite game, the Metroid Prime Lottery.
And today's winning lottery numbers... actually, I probably should say that one out loud. Might give somebody the wrong idea.
Haha.
Just make sure you get the morph. Just make sure you get the morph Powerball number. But yeah, literally everything else in Magmoor is now open. The training chamber neighborhood is good now. And it looks like Cestrion made a quick pit stop to Magma Pool actually while we weren't looking and has received a missile tank. And we are going to see plasma processing. All right, Cestrion's gonna give up on the gravity suit peak here.
Yeah, I 100% agree with checking this.
Yeah,
I was going for the. I thought I was gonna go for the big jump.
Yeah, you're here. You're pretty much never gonna be in this neighborhood again. You might as well just do it now.
Okay, good. It's nothing. That would have been hilarious in all the worst ways.
Not really, because again, the seed has kind of been rewarding this one particular path.
This is true. Well, I mean, you've almost been forced into it though. Like on that space jump hit, there was like one other check, or two other checks. So like, all right. So we know one of these do nothing for us.
Yeah, this elevator will either lead to Farchozo or Phendrana, or PPC.
Regardless, it all works. Shorelines. It's pretty good.
All right, and so we've only got PPC, Thardis, and the two Farchozo elevators. So the other the other Phendrana elevator has to lead to Farchozo, and the other Farchozo elevator has to lead to PPC. So we have mapped out our elevators. Yeah, Cestrion has made up a decent amount of ground here on Bruh, just because of the fact that everybody got railroaded into Space Jump anyway.
Unfortunately, this has been very linear, which hasn't really benefited Cestrion that much here.
Yeah, that's the major downside to linear seeds is that you don't often get room for divergence, and it's hard for runners, regardless of execution level, to make big gaps in progression. But it seems like Cestrion did decide to make the Warrior Shrine detour, and this will reward him with Wave Beam. This has been in place since Boost Ball, right? Or is Scan Dashing beginner Scan Dash a thing for this check now?
I don't know if it's in Logic and SJ at all.
Oh, right, SJ. But yeah, Boost Ball was like in Hive Totem, so... Okay.
Oh, is it an SJ logical with boost?
I would assume so, yeah. Although getting up to the top floor would have been tough. But then again, we have SJ and boost, so it's not a big deal. Space jump and only space jump. Okay. All right, we're looking at Ice Ruins East here. Nothing in the ice. And it looks like Cestrion is making the detour to Lava Lake.
That's nothing.
All right, we're finally going to get to see what Lava Lake has had after 35 minutes. If this is Plasma Beam, I'm going to laugh.
It would be hilarious. Oh, it's nothing. No punish.
Not this time. All right, so Lava Lake leads to Talon Canyon. So yeah, Cestrion's not actually going to... Oh, actually, it'd be faster to use this in Warp to start. Because this will literally take you to Fiery Shores.
Yep.
Oh,
he
wait,
wants to go to
Cestrion...
Talon.
Yeah, the other thing is I don't think Cestrion ever saw this elevator. Oh, wait, no.
Saw it from the other side.
Yeah, would have seen it from the other side. So I guess, yeah, just does want to go to Talon.
This could be Root Cave Arbor Chamber.
It could be. The only thing keeping us out of Root Cave is X-Ray Visor.
Which we already know is required anyway, so we just know it won't be that exactly.
Whoops. She Got's being a little uncooperative there.
As per the usual. Nope, a little too fast grabbing onto that ledge. Oh boy.
I don't like that at all. All right, so thermal doesn't immediately do anything for us. It's a frigate key. Well,
it puts Thardus in logic because you can circle around to him from here.
Yeah, I forgot about circling. I forgot about circling around there.
Yep.
It's also another key for forward frigate if we get supers next. It's gonna be one of those days, folks.
And yep, there's the labs play. All right, come on, Root Cave. All right, how about Arbor Chamber?
All right, Cestrion's still having a little bit of trouble just finding the standable here.
So when you have bombs, you can actually just bomb jump out of this onto the standable.
It looks like he's figured it out. All right, well, Research Lab Hydra we're going to have to come back to.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, he was too high.
It's gotta, to the right.
It's got to be here somewhere.
He's way too far to the right. Missiles.
Yeah, at that point, you could just improvise and load the room. Good observatory dash there. And we're going to make a quick pit stop to safety save.
Yeah, why not? Imagine if it was Phazon suit, that would have been huge.
I've seen that before, too, where Arbor Chamber had Phazon suit early. I'm just trying to think. I'm wondering why Brud took that save, because usually that would happen if you were going to make the trip to Research Core and then bail, if it was nothing. But in this case, we can go through.
What was his health at, though?
It was, like, still 5 E-tanks high. It was fairly high.
That could just be muscle memory.
Muscle memory, crash protection, because honestly, I safety save an awful lot these days, just in case my emulator throws a hissy fit. Because it did do that in a tournament race, and I crashed with a 30-minute long go mode. Wouldn't have made a difference, but it was still a little bit frustrating. Ooh, Cestrion was too low, couldn't hit the standable in time. But yeah, we haven't seen Tower of Light yet. This could also very much have progression, and it's been very commonly having progression.
Yeah, Tower of Light's been very strong during this tournament. Tower of Plasma? Possibly.
Yeah, we know it can't be here in Control Tower at the very least. Too low. Too low.
I don't like to dash this first one because the points to scan to dash from are so high. What I like to do is right on this not this tall one right here, but the one right behind it. There's a standable there that you can just jump up on.
And Cestrion's decided he's had enough and is just gonna slam it with missiles. Oh, it's Phazon suit. Tower of Light, folks. You love to see it. And with that, Cestrion says, "Yep, sure. Thanks a lot." Alrighty, have
that's
fun.
Huge.
You know where? Actually, no. X-ray can't be past MQA, right?
It can't be MQA. It can't be past Central Dynamo.
Okay. So X-ray can't be in Phazon Mining Tunnel. So yeah, Phazon Mining Tunnel's pretty much, well, I mean...
Yeah, it's dead.
So if Supers were in Phazon Mining... well, no, that wouldn't matter because X-ray is too far back anyway.
Yeah, you can't have anything in Phazon Mining Tunnel at this point. If that's what you're hoping for. All we need is X-ray and Plasma now.
And they're not here in Aether. That's another Metroid and a missile.
Also, this is big for Cestrion because Cestrion was a little behind for the most part after that death. This puts him right back in.
Yeah, this is very much a big break. Now, that being said...
it's not over yet. If Plasma's here in Finn, we definitely have a race.
But we did just find super missiles in Research Core.
Oh my.
Yeah, we want that. Because that super missiles
well, that doesn't matter now. Now we can go get Gravity.
Yeah.
Because Gravity's in the tree.
All right, Cestrion's going to make a quick detour to Training Chamber.
Cestrion does unfortunately not know that.
Yeah, so we're in
All
right, X-ray in Training Chamber access. So yeah, Brud does need to come back. Well,
oh yeah. Brud needs to come back. Those supers unless those supers lock Plasma, they don't matter.
Yeah, that's That's a pretty big deal here. Now we've got it. Now we've got an interesting scenario here where we're in a plasma beam hunt. So,
I think you rush mine. I think if you're Cestrion, you rush mines, and hope plasma's there.
You rush mines? Okay.
Yeah, I think you rush mines here.
Makes sense. There weren't any plasma locked artifacts in Fendrana, were there? Well, actually, it wouldn't matter because that's artifacts. You can come back to that later.
Shorelines.
Shoreline. Oh, Shoreline's ice. Okay.
I don't know if it. I didn't see if it was ice or lighthouse.
The lighthouse had missiles, so it's definitely ice.
Oh, then it's ice.
That actually explains that's why Brett didn't check it, because he already connected the dots. Okay. Well, looks like Cestrion's going to go to Farchozo, which we do know one of those elevators leads to PPC. So this actually is going to work in his favor here.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed routing it more from main quarry because you can be more thorough, and a little faster. But PPC is still perfectly fine.
Yeah, because
back of Finn is doing nothing.
Yeah, because the other problem here is that Fendrana is pretty isolated today, because the only two ways in are Workstation and PPC. And those are pretty tough elevators to reach. E-Tank and Crossway.
Ian upper. Missiles and lower. We're out of here.
Okay, so... Yeah, at this point, we're just in a plasma hunt. We've seen everything else. We've seen visors. We know where Gravity Suit is. All right, we're going to see that Hall of the Elders check from Cestrion. This is some nice divergence we're having despite the linear start.
Indeed, Sam. That's why I practiced a lot with that wall boost.
Yeah, I would say
it hasn't come up for me yet in tournament, but it did come up with me. Come up for me in a past weekly not too long ago.
Whoops. Bro got knocked out by a flicker bat right on the top branch.
Yep. Flicker bats are almost as bad as gel zaps.
As for exactly where plasma can end up, I'm still thinking. My gut tells me biohazard containment still.
That would be crazy. I'm thinking maybe Thardus.
Thardus would make sense considering the relatively easy finding of thermal visor. It's definitely not all bosses, though. We're only looking for one item. And two are unknowns.
It's not there.
You definitely have enough power bombs to make Thardus relatively easy here. And it looks like... Okay, so it looks like... Oh, yeah, that's right. We already knew that elevator led to Farchozo, which by extension will lead Bra into mines. We might actually have some sync up here.
I think Cestrion's looking for mines.
Yeah, and I think hopefully he's connected the dots at this point that if that's Vendrana and all the other elevators are known. Although I don't think Cestrion checked the workstation elevators.
Cestrion hasn't found any mines elevators yet.
Yeah, well, he's going to find this one, and this is going to take him to PPC.
Nope, he's going to Fen.
Ooh, yeah. As much as I understand why Cestrion's heading in this direction, this unfortunately isn't really going to help right this minute.
Unless it's exactly Thardus.
Unless it's exactly Thardus, and those super missiles end up being relevant.
Yeah, I was about to say, or the super missiles end up being relevant. That's another thing here. The fact that Cestrion's going to be on this side, he'll get supers very quick in Fen.
Right, assuming that he just bolts straight to labs instead of checking gravity chambers.
Oh, he'll probably do backup Fen first. But, like, he'll see the supers before doing reverse labs.
Right.
Or if I got a 12, that would require there to be 12 in this seed. Which would be awful. But you know? Oh, Cestrion did choose mine, just went and saved.
Oh, okay.
So if Plasma is here, which is most likely, this is massive.
Yeah, it's a big advantage for Cestrion for sure.
What Bro would need right now would be for Plasma to be in Frigate.
Pretty much, yes.
Minus cargo freight lift. Okay, Mr. Pirate. Nope, skipped it. Shockingly.
Interesting.
That might come back to bite him.
Yeah, because in Bro's case, there's only one reason you would go back to Far Chozo, and that would be to check Call of the Elders, which you probably wouldn't do at this point without Plasma Beam. And Bro decides to grab a little bit of extra missiles anyway. Interesting. Cestrion is going straight for Vent Shaft and Central Dynamo.
Probably because the turnaround point's early enough to where, since he only needs Plasma, if Plasma's an MQA, he's just done. And why waste upper mines?
Right.
No, I understand it. I think I probably would have done the same. Plasma's been in MQA multiple times.
Yeah, it's definitely more times than I would care to admit, that's for sure.
Heck, it was an MQA for... Was it? I don't know. I'm getting seed bleed here. I can't remember if it was one I saw this week in the tournament or one I was in my practice seat a couple days ago. But Plasma MQA.
Alright, thankfully the randomizer...
Even better, what Cestrion can do is reset out of MQA and go back into mines. And start from there.
From PPC, yeah, because he saved in Chozo. Makes sense. Hello, Mr. Pirate. I appreciate you blocking the save station.
Lol. Yeah, Plasma Beam is the trigger for that fight. Either Cestrion hasn't peaked it yet, because it is hard to peak from other spots, or already peaked it in one set. Oh, it's missiles.
Boo.
And yeah, Cestrion's doing exactly what I thought he was going to do.
All right, security access A is... All right, we already knew this was an artifact. Something else that the randomizer tunes up is that if you leave the if you super the firing squad while the maze is running in Central Dynamo, it doesn't crash the game anymore. Because that was something that could happen in vanilla, is that if you had an expansion, skip the power bomb maze, but defeated the cloak drone, and the maze was running and you supered the firing squad, it would overload the game.
Yeah. TGC, I wouldn't even say bad programming. I would say more inconsistent programming, which is very common.
All right, Bruh's taking another double check of elevators.
Wouldn't be surprised if Bros got Flagra on the mind.
Flagra or Gravity Suit? Because I noticed that he flashed Frigate for a split second, or at least the Frigate crash side elevator.
Very little, I believe.
All right, well, unfortunately, right now it's looking like both lower and upper mines aren't the answers here for Plasma Beam.
Well, there hasn't been too much done in upper mines yet. I don't.
Oh, yeah,
think.
we haven't seen the Elite Research neighborhood. Honestly, Elite Research has been a common go mode hotspot too.
Bro's trying to decide what to do. And yeah, this is a tough call.
Yeah, and the main problem is it's Plasma Beam, and it could be almost anywhere. And on top of that, you're probably thinking about Gravity Suit at this point, because that's now in play.
Bro also still does not have X-ray or Phazon yet.
Right, that requires another trip back to Chozo.
All right, we're looking at Elite Research here coming up. Following the same route here, gonna go check main quarry first. Knowing the security access A is an artifact, do you just do this first section of Mines vanilla forward? Because if you're already there, you're already at Elite Research. After you've gotten the other two artifacts. I mean, you can still do it backwards, but like...
Probably.
Yeah, like Sam says, going ore processing to main quarry, then back to ore processing to Elite Research. It's a bit out of the way. When I think a security access A is an artifact, and then after you get through the room near flamethrower, you're there at Elite Research anyway.
Right. All right, Bruh has gotten through.
Cestrion is getting some info here.
Yeah, I was going to see that this leads back to, I believe this was Upper Tree.
Cestrion has not done this, so this would be the time that Cestrion checks Life Grove. Yep.
All right, and Upper Research is Plasma Beam. Hey!
Uh-oh. Well, Cestrion probably does this after Life Grove, honestly. So, like, this is probably good for Cestrion.
Yeah, I don't think...
But we are in no mode. Where was Phazon? Tower of Light.
Yeah, X-Ray not too far behind in in
Training chamber access. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, no, he's doing life growth.
Yeah, I don't think Cestrion's going to have an excuse to go to or not a convenient route to go to Phendrana right this minute. So yeah, I think Cestrion is going to go back and continue the Mines loop after this. Because yeah, Lower Tree would just take you back to Magmore, and that's just so there's not much you can do over there at this point. So
He also, I think he saved in Main Quarry. So this could also be a quick reset back.
true, there is absolutely nothing in there.
However, Jeff makes a point. If he knows the hat wall boost, he just grabs it on the way back. And he didn't reset, so that might be what's about to happen.
Yeah, the hat wall boost is definitely, I think that's going to be a pretty deciding factor here, because right now, you're expected to have that gravity suit, which is unfortunately all the way back in Main Plaza Tree.
I don't see Cestrion going back to Main Plaza ever.
Yeah, I think Cestrion is bending this R jump too hard.
Yeah, definitely bending it too far.
Yeah, and another problem that chat's saying as well is that Cestrion's holding L while R jumping, which isn't helping. There we go.
This could be a bar skip from Cestrion to get the artifact. Nope.
Doesn't look like it.
That's fine. Grade 3 lower is right at start location.
Right, because it just leads right out of Twin Fires.
Yeah. So once he has Plasma and has gotten everything else, he may go for it.
Yeah, all things considering, the elevators this seat aren't particularly that bad.
No, overall they're pretty good unless you want to go to exactly Phendrana.
Yeah, Phendrana's a rough one, but
there's also nothing required there.
yeah, like literally nothing. I mean, super missiles are nice and all, but
well, logically it's required because you need to go get supers because you logically need supers to get gravity to logically get hat.
yeah.
But this is logic we're talking about. We're ignoring that. Ideally.
And yeah, Cestrion is heading towards Plasma Beam now.
Oh, that's big. Yeah, if Cestrion can do hat, he probably wins. But can't quite call it yet. Let's see what Bruh does. If Bruh goes back to Chozo in the very near future, I don't think it matters if Bruh can do hat or not, because Bruh needs to get the other two stuff in Chozo, and he knows gravities and tree. So,
the other thing is, Bruh knows that OP is required, so I would wager in his mind he's gonna full clear mines first before even considering dipping back into Chozo.
That's my worry. My worry is that Bruh goes all the way to MQB.
Oh yeah, because Bruh can't stop Bruh has to stop at MQB. That's right.
Yeah, if Cestrion can't do the hat wall boost, then I'd say this is a very close race.
Yeah, that does change things. Door? There we go.
It's delayed sometimes.
All right, some pirates were frozen today.
Train chamber access. Oh yeah, we get to see this because I don't know. I'm pretty sure Bro did this too. But...
Yes, but had a harder time because was out of missiles, so couldn't get the quick kill. And also got caught in the meantime too.
He almost got pushed into the view window of that.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, these pirates are brutal.
You'll find the right one eventually. Oh!
Is that who we're calling the pirate? That elite, the face-on elite now, Philip?
Yep.
All right, looks like Bruh's gonna check the maze. And this maze looks...
potentially fine.
Yeah, that maze actually looked pretty good. Oh, wait.
Oh, we're on the other side. Not as great.
Oh, this maze is atrocious.
Yeah, this is actually awful. It would have been great if we started on the other side.
I think that was a 41 square maze.
Yeah, no, there's no way in this position, there's no way Brud doesn't go all the way to MQB. Hoping for X-ray. Cestrion not even opening the other way because he's the plasma, which you really should, because you gotta keep going anyway. No, I've had X-ray down there. X-ray could be as far as MQB. No, excuse me. X-ray could be as far as Central Dynamo.
All right, Cestrion is in hat go mode.
Yeah, hat mode. I like that. Oh, we're already on the layer past the pirates.
Oh, lovely.
Cestrion is like, I'm not even bothering with the standable.
Yeah, and with Grapple Beam, climbing this room otherwise isn't too bad.
Is thermal in logic? Oh.
Yeah, Thermal Visor was in...
No, it's thermal logic for,
Oh, for MQA.
Yeah, it's beginner invisible objects. However, it's also just disabled for the it's also disabled, so it doesn't matter. Because invisible objects are disabled, not in beginner. So
right.
yeah, not in logic.
All right, well, in that case, it looks like Bruh has made the, as we're now seeing, wiser choice to save warp and go back to...
Chozo, I believe.
TTA leads to Frigate Crash Site, actually.
Oh.
And then going through Root Cave to Main Plaza.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, because Lava Lake leads to Talon Canyon. Yeah, Workstation. Yeah, I think that's the only... well, Workstation 2 leads to Sun Tower, but that's Workstation. That's miles away.
Right, Cestrion reset this away. So it has to watch this cutscene again. Oh, definitely. The real question is, Will he think of training chamber access?
I would wager so, because at that point you're on an X-ray visor hunt, and X-ray visor could be literally anywhere.
So this really just comes down to does Cestrion know Gravityless hat? I know we don't need to kill this drone, but we like to kill this drone.
And since we now have deterministic RNG, Cestrion is going to get the exact same 41 square maze. Does have to be a little bit careful because he has bled a lot of HP on that mines trip.
I think he's fine though. Yeah, I don't know why he's doing the maze. I understand killing the drone. Killing the drone's fun. But the maze afterwards, you can just keep walking. Maybe he wants the unlocked door for the save station.
That's probably it. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, because he wants a health refill. This is pretty smart. You're about to go do lower mines. You gotta fight OP.
Oh, this is about to be close.
Oh boy. And right now I would still give, assuming he can do hat, I would still give the lead to Cestrion right now because he's got more artifacts. Number one.
I think Cestrion has the lead regardless. It depends on what he does after OP.
Right. Because if he gets the hat artifact with the wall boost with relatively low stress, then it's going to be his race to lose. Otherwise, it could be pretty close, but we'll see. But yeah, Bruh is going straight for Tower of Light now. So
makes sense.
He's going to stumble on Phazon.
Yeah, Cestrion does not know about grab, which is the biggest problem here. Army of Metroids. Just chill at the door. They'll all die. Didn't get close enough to the door in time. The biggest gap here right now, depending on trading chamber access, is literally the trip back to mines and going through lower.
Right, and the easiest way back to mines right now would be to take the elevator in Farchozo to PPC.
Yep.
Which, it's actually not that bad. If you can get to the area with one elevator, it's generally not too bad.
You have enough power bombs. I just ignore the Metroids. Get over here, lay a power bomb, grab the item, and continue on. Oh, nice.
Indeed. And And yeah, with Phazon suit in tow, you can just waltz right on by.
And oh boy. And this just got interesting.
Yeah, Bra Inc. is in go mode now. All right, folks, let the games begin.
It really just does come down to, can you do gravityless hat?
I like how Bra Inc. is revenging on the lack of X-ray by staying in X-ray.
That's hilarious. Yeah, if Cestrion does far fin here, that probably kills it.
All right, let's see how Cestrion chooses to approach this here. With Phazon suit, this fight is pretty much a joke.
Alright, ice is probably the best option you could have gotten.
Easiest way to deal with the mooks, yeah.
Alright, looks like we're getting plasma strats here. Sam's like, well, I'm proven wrong.
Not quite. Didn't let that last. Oh, well. Never mind. No, this could still work.
It's fine, but the charge shot missed!
Fired too early.
It was not that. He went and fired while he was getting bonked.
Ah, well. Thankfully, this shouldn't be too hard of a two-cycle. Well, actually, Cestrion's got to be a little careful here. Yeah, OP's being a bit of a bully here.
I would just fire missiles here. Got ice again. Also has some power.
Yeah, power's pretty free. I don't know if Cestrion realizes he picked up a lot of extra missiles here.
I thought the same thing for a moment, Baja, too, and I was like, oh, wait, that was the ice. That was the wave slot.
Alright, so now Bro's going back to Fendrana for the Shorelines artifact. Gonna have to walk a little bit, but can do it. Oh, no, wait. No, this is the Mines run. Never mind. So yeah, just a quick recap, folks, of where we stand here. So Cestrion has both runners are effectively in go mode, with the exception of Cestrion does not have gravity suit for the
Hydro Access Tunnel artifact. But if
yeah.
he knows the wall boost in Hydro Access Tunnel, I think he wins. If he doesn't, there is a good chance Bro brings us back and down. Brush Prime. I wonder if I could try to make that reference later. I am calming the Bash race later.
Oh yeah, when is that today?
6 p.m. Eastern. But there's a race starting an hour before that as well.
Yeah, so we've got...
Yeah, we got a few. I got the sheet somewhere where I put
Yeah, I've got it right here. We've got Tubaman versus Java at 5 o'clock. That'll be on this channel. And then Bash Prime versus Nye on SG3 an hour later at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday and Sunday, Saturday especially, hold on to your seats, folks.
Saturday's loaded.
We got matches all over the place. First match, Sparkle J? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Versus TGC. That's going to be at 5 in the morning Eastern time. So, EU audiences, you get a nice midday Saturday match coming up.
It was ice.
And then Arrow Razor, you're going at it with Uncle Reggie in the morning at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's going to be a time.
All right. And then there's still another couple matches on Sunday as well, which are very nice. And get used to this, folks, because we still got 4 more weeks. And it's only gonna get better.
Because the settings keep getting wilder.
Remind me again what week 3 is.
Let me double check to make sure I call this correct. I believe it is Door Rando.
Right, yeah, week 3 is Door Rando. Now that's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be terrifying.
I'm gonna have to include in my notes.
Door Rando is my least practiced thing in Prime.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a note of like what doors we can't go through due to the locks being shuffled. If I can remember any room names that don't have an item. All right, so Cestrion's doing another double check of the artifacts here. There's only 2 left, which in his case should be Shorelines and Hat. Now, where does Shorelines lead?
Shorelines, I think, is
it says Workstation, and then the other workstation leads to Vault, so... there's not really an... Well, actually, Cestrion could warp to start out of Shoreline. That would probably be his fastest way back to Talon, because then he could just go to Great Tree. In fact, yeah, I think that's exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah, though, here's the question.
Although, Cestrion did pit stop at Quarantine Monitor, so...
We don't... Well, he still technically isn't sure if he needs supers or grav yet.
Right. And now
the answer is logically yes. Well, yeah, he doesn't want to fight Thardus.
Makes
the question
sense.
is, does he commit to back up Finn? Or does he just go straight to Labs? If he goes straight to Labs, this is huge. If he goes back up Finn, this puts him in a weird spot. Looks like he is doing back up Finn.
Yeah.
So he'll do back up Finn, get missile. So he's gonna full clear Finn here, but that might be enough actually for Bruh to catch up.
Yeah, because Bruh's not Bruh.
It's not far behind.
Yeah, Bruh isn't that far behind, even though he was much later to Phazon suit. Yeah, so I guess that would mean that Cestrion's not comfortable with Hydro Access Tunnel wall boost.
It's not even that. It's
Oh, it's a what if scenario. Like, what if you need supers for biohazard containment?
Or no, it's what if you need supers for Lighthouse because the storeline's that artifact he doesn't know.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Cestrion hasn't even been to Phendrana yet. That's a good point. See, unfortunately, we're not going to see anything new for a while here.
No, not from either one. So I guess I'll take this opportunity to take a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
Surely. So yeah, again, both runners are currently 0-1, so they are vying for their first win of the tournament. Now, even though one of these runners may go 0-2, that does not necessarily knock them out just yet. There is still a lot of tournament left to be had. And there's a good chance we might see maybe 1 or 2 4-2 participants make it into the brackets. We'll see. It is a still ginormous pool of racers. But yeah, there's a good chance we can have some 4-2s make it in brackets. Top 8, we're not gonna have any indication of how that's gonna go. I don't think until after week 4, the earliest, maybe week 5. But week 5 is probably gonna be a much cleaner answer. All right, in the meantime, we've got Bruh Inc. going for OP. Who is behaving really weirdly, by the way. Cestrion, in the meantime, is almost done with this far Phendrana sweep. And this is the walk into labs. He's going to see super missiles here. Probably just cursed for a split second there. Because, yeah, he's got to go all the way up, fire up all 3 switches, and then fall all the way back down. All right, by the way, at this point, the station, the labs forgot to pay their electric bills. All right, in the meantime, Bruh's figuring out what the play here is. Bruh's remaining 2 artifacts, I believe, are Antechamber and... Actually, was that 2 or 3? Hold on. Yeah, I think Bruh's got 4 as well. Which I know Bruh's got to go back for Shoreline at least. Yeah, I think it's the same too. Yep, it's the same too. All right, so it looks like Bruh's done a save warp here. Is not taking the lower tree elevator to go to Frigate. Probably is thinking about making a beeline for the shoreline, for the shorelines item, or yeah, then we'll warp to start again. That's probably the better play because Findron is just so isolated this seed. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Cestrion looking for Gravity Suit is going to spell his doom in this race. Which is a bit unfortunate, because, yeah, unfortunately, I think Cestrion doesn't realize that the trigger for the pirate fight in this control tower is now gone because he picked up Research Core's item. Because, yeah, that fight trigger is only there until you pick up Research Core. Yeah. It kind of plays into something I've been saying for a while now with races, is that every race is a lesson. And this or maybe a indication, a lesson as to what tricks would definitely help in future. Like for today, for Cestrion, it's the wall boost, the hat wall boost. For others, it might be like spiderless shafts or certain routing intuition or something like that. But every race is a lesson. Whoops! Accidentally supered the Metroid. And yeah, exactly what I thought was going to happen. Bruh is save warping out and going straight to lower tree. This is going to put him right next to the artifact, and by extension, right next to Artifact Temple.
All right, I have returned, and wow, yeah, the lead definitely wasn't that big. Bruh's already getting number 6.
Bruh's already getting number 6, and right after that, he's just going to zip through Frigate and go straight to Artifact Temple. Yeah, I think Bruh not having Phazon and X-Ray, actually this played out into his favor when he went back to Chozo, because he could just route in Gravity and get everything at the same time, since it was also there with what ended up being a very important Gravity Suit today. Meanwhile, Cestrion found Thermal. Probably not too happy about that. So yeah, based on the fact that Cestron's still full clearing Fendrana, yeah, he's looking for Gravity. Unfortunately, it is not here.
I think the big difference makers with this seed was the early death Cestrion took definitely was a setback, but Bruh peeking the tree was massive.
That was probably the big break there. And yeah, it was peeking the tree which compounded into going back for gravity and happening to fall on Phazon suit next ray later. So yeah, this ended up, though Cestrion got the early Phazon suit, Bruh's routing really sort of backed him up a little better in this race.
But because of the way the items laid out, this was still back and forth, which was neat.
Indeed. I don't think the seed as a whole was, well, I mean...
No,
okay.
the seed sucked. This seed was bad.
I mean, the missile launcher kerfuffle for one thing, but...
That wasn't actually that bad. If it was like another set of elevators between the lava lake and canyon, then there may have been some shenanigans here.
Yeah, that and like everything. Everything was in Chozo. I mean, yeah, space jump in upper furnace, but that was probably the worst it got.
Yeah, I think the artifacts are probably the worst part of the seed. Like the item spread wasn't too bad.
It helped that if you followed one specific route, like on your way to space jump, and then afterwards, you were pretty much guaranteed to get everything. Because, yeah, if you were doing your Chozo dives, then you were going to get your beam, your ice beam and, not ice beam, your space jump and all that good stuff. And then you go back to Magmore, get ice and wave after power bombs, and then... I'm
still left
then you gotta go.
I'm still left in a space jump furnace.
Yeah, then you actually do have to go back for space jump, which is a little but honestly, item-wise, that's about as bad as it got. Artifacts were trash, but items were relatively okay.
Oh, I think it would have been very different because Cestrion wouldn't have done anything past labs. He would have warped to start immediately. Or turned around at the very least to go back through the elevator.
Nice plasma-locked flamethrower.
On the positive, we have flamethrower.
Yeah, and we have boost ball too, so this Ridley fight is going to be a joke.
Yep, and back to what Sam said, gravityless tricks are crazy good to know. I think the only thing I can't do gravityless in this game is complete reverse frigate.
All right.
I can do I can go in the hat, grab the item. I can do full forward frigate gravityless. It sucks, but gravity chamber as well. I will never do that. That is hot garbage and torture. The most NSJ gravityless you'll ever see from me is if we start in gravity like that other race. If we start in frigate.
Oh my.
Yeah, there was a I think it was right there by Biohazard. As a start location, it was hilarious. Yeah, not too much to talk about left with this seed. But this is the point of the seed where we just get to sit back and enjoy some final bosses. Because unfortunately, like, and this does show something here though. The elevators layout were not too bad. When you realize they've pretty much full cleared to the point that even though Cestrion's hunting, there's not much more we can talk about. We've seen it all.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bruh's finally gotten a little bit of uncooperative RNG from Meta Ridley here.
I forgot who it was, but one of the races I was commenting yesterday out of the two had one of the worst Ridleys I'd ever witnessed. Dash after dash after dash after dash.
I can believe that.
Oh, Op got dashed 14 times in his. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we had multiples be that high.
And Bruh says, enough, I will take that snipe.
It was the first race where the runner was allergic to Omega Pirate. Yeah. Missile spam without C-stick? What is this, Echoes?
Oh, jeez. Don't you rank on us, Echoes players. We have Screw Attack, the most broken item in the Prime trilogy.
I mean, you say that, but like ever since CGC, I've almost played exclusively Echoes. So yeah. That's because C-stick missile spam is the answer. It is always the answer that will not change.
Are you able to C-stick kind of missile spam in Prime Remastered?
I never tried, actually. Because I just assumed you couldn't. By the way, Prime Remaster Rando win?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Oh, I would love it. Give it time, indeed. That when someone asks me about that, they're like, "Is there any hope of one soon?" It's like, give it some time.
Yeah,
It'll
I mean,
happen. I am certain it'll happen. It's just a matter. It's not so much an if; it's a when.
yeah,
How long it will be? Who knows?
Yeah, like in terms of Switch, it depends on the game as well. Like we got particularly lucky with Metroid Dread Randomizer in that it was easy to reverse engineer.
Yeah, we got real lucky with Dread where we were playing a rando. We were testing it within months. I will say, within the first week, we did find some good ways to mod Prime Remaster. Shoutouts to Ulti restoring scan dashing.
Oh my.
Yeah, within the first week. Yeah. Within the first week, restored scan dash. I don't know if he's really done much more with it since, but yeah. Alright. How cooperative is our crab friend today?
Well, for Bruh, so far, I mean, starting with Wave, but otherwise not too bad.
I'm trying to remember with appreciate. Nice. We'll try to remember that.
And yeah, with Ice Spreader and a ton of missiles, this fight honestly isn't that bad. Ice Spreader and Supers.
That's pretty neat, and I do use classic controls. We won't know how cooperative Prime is until we get to good old Subchamber 4.
Oh, yes. Well, Cestrion is in Frigate now, so I wonder if he's decided to just go ahead and bite the bullet.
Oh, full Gravityless.
Well,
I
so
mean,
far,
the only annoying part about gravityless forward frigate is literally just this one room.
well, it looks like so far that Bruz had a relatively good subchamber 4 here.
Yep, sub 4 being nice. A little bit less wave beam though, please.
Wish granted.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, Cestrion's decided to bail out at the reactor entrance save station. Oof, and unfortunately, it's Chozo's miles away right now.
I think he was hoping for grabbing cargo freight lift.
I can understand that, but just not going to happen today. I do think, though, he suspects Chozo, so he's heading back there. Ooh, that position. Okay, Bro's gotten Essence to move a little bit, because, yeah, that first position was a little bit bad for a pool skip.
Yeah, I think he's in an okay spot. We'll see. Yep. Oh, didn't finish firing the old pool. I would have finished firing the old pool first. Yeah, like, you don't lose much time off of it, but you're missing a lot of damage. Still, this is a consistently solid Essence, and this will be done on the next cycle.
And
there
that's
it is.
gonna do it.
151.09. Right in time for Cestrion to find gravity suit. Oh no.
For this, if nothing else, Cestrion will find closure. And rage.
Angry closure at that. Learn gravity-less strats. That's all I gotta ask. Start learning them, everyone. Hydro access tunnel keeps coming up.
Dread it. Run from it. It comes back all the same.
I understand the angry swim in lava. Bro, I didn't get an invite. Hold on, I'll send one.
Oh, you know why? Because Discord's doing that whole username thing, and it's probably screwed up people's auto invites.
It doesn't work. It doesn't mess up everyone's, but some people do have it messed up.
Yeah, because I know I re-entered mine manually on the comp submission page. I'll fix mine on race time later. But yeah, with that, Bruh Inc. is going to raise to 1-1.
There's the artifact for Cestrion. But oof. Welcome in. GG's.
GG.
So we had a race on our hands here. So you had plasma and knowledge of gravity.
Uh-huh.
Cestrion had everything else.
Wait,
Yeah.
I got plasma before him?
Yes.
Yes.
What essentially happened is Cestrion chose not to go to Fendrana until way later, and instead spent a lot more time in Chozo. And after picking up Wave Beam, went back for Tower of Light and got Phazon suit and X-ray visor soon after. So he then took that to Mines after getting to Far Chozo, because Far Chozo led to PPC. While you had done your Fendrana checks, giving you super missiles and eventually plasma beam.
Yeah, and since you'd already had plasma beam from Upper Mines, from Elite Research, Cestrion instead did lower first to MQA, then Life Grove, then Upper. But Cestrion had no idea about the gravity suit. That knowledge was the tipping point of this speed.
Wow. Yeah, I just learned that peak like yesterday.
Yeah, that peak came up big time. It's like, okay, so we were at a point where oh. Excuse me. We were at a point where, so if Cestrion happens to know Hydro Access Gravityless, he's got it. If he doesn't and has to look around for Gravity Suit, which he full cleared Fendrana while you were doing all your go mode stuff, then it would be yours. And right as you were finishing up, Cestrion's on his way to Ridley.
Wow. Yeah, I just want to say, so I really thought after seeing the thermal and everything that Frigate would have something. So after I did main quarry, I was really considering save warping and doing Frigate. And now I'm very glad that I did not do that.
Yeah,
I would've missed out on that plasma.
I was hoping someone would attempt the gravityless hydro access tunnel with that early access to the back of Frigate.
Yeah, I have never attempted it, so I just like. No,
It's a tough set of wall boosts. Getting to the item's fine. It's getting back.
Yeah, I saw where gravity was, and I was like, I'll probably find supers. Considering we have to hunt for both plasma and X-ray, I'll probably find supers along the way. So
Speaking of supers, research core. Oof. Though
Yeah,
I think the biggest holy crap item moment is just moments before you got space jump. We were talking here, and we were like, if we had main power bombs, space jump and upper furnace would be a heck of a thing. And then you immediately pick up main power bombs before we even finish that sentence. We're like, no.
And then you look up for upper furnace, and the seed replies, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, as soon as I got those main PBs, I was like, yeah, it's definitely gonna be up there. But before I got those, like while I was doing the puzzle, I was thinking Hall of the Elders was in logic. So I was thinking
That was what we were thinking too. It's like, so I think Hall of the
Elders.
Elders was the play.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was also worried about Lava Lake, but
Neither mattered.
Yeah. But the space jump there was interesting for sure.
Good job, Cestrion. Y'all see it in the thing in just a moment. In the stream feed. Cestrion accidentally hit the hotkey.
Well, unfortunately, he can't undo it because the race is now classified as finished.
The race is over. The race finished, so we cannot.
But yeah, Cestrion has, I believe that was meant to be a DNF.
Yeah.
So yeah, he won't be finishing.
Also, all powerbomb expansions.
Yeah. Game was ensuring you were gonna have power bombs today.
I mean, it was nice for Phazon Core because I'd use like 4 of them to climb up because the Fission Metroids were being so annoying.
Indeed. Your Exo was actually really cooperative with you in Subchamber 4.
Yeah, and I thought I did good throughout all of that.
Yeah. By the way, Captain. There we go. I was about to say, yeah. Go ahead and mark it so he can get into the interview. But yeah, like this was a seed.
All right, Cestrion joins us. GG to you.
That gravity suit, man.
Yeah,
Well,
GG.
GG, the whole seed was against me.
Yeah. You were punished left and right. You actually had a decent lead for a short time. Up until you needed gravity suit.
Yeah, you were first to face.
Yeah. So we told Brothers he had plasma and knowledge of gravity because he peeked the tree.
Oh,
And you
okay.
had everything else.
Yeah, I wanted to peek the tree, but I forgot how to do it, and then I was just like not wanted to waste too much time.
I think chat was saying don't look down, basically.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. We were hoping you would take a chance on the dumb hat wall boost.
I was thinking to do it, but last time I tried it, I actually got the item, but I didn't get out. So
Yeah, getting out sucks.
The out part is difficult. But yeah, I was thinking, I had that thought in my mind doing that.
This still ended closer than I thought it was after the point because bro, I was collecting all the Gomo stuff while you were clearing Finn, but you cleared Finn pretty efficiently.
Yeah, I was just really mad that my controller disconnected right at the start, like when I died. So
Yeah, you had a lot of like time loss right there at the start. I mean, you mostly made that up. I think it really just came down to the gravity suit here.
And then I could have had wave beam way earlier than I had if I didn't just suck at the stupid climb.
So, what were your thoughts on Space Jump?
I was thinking it was Thermalizer, by the way.
Oh.
I was thinking it's Thermalizer, and I was like, yeah, well, why not? Makes essence faster. And it turned out to be Space Jump, and I was like, oh, convenient.
Yeah.
That would have been a real wonky moment if that had gone passed up. So yeah, good thing you picked it.
Yeah, we were laughing about it. Like we told Brothers, we were laughing about it, saying, you know, if we had main power bombs, upper furnace Space Jump would be hilarious. And then bro immediately picks up main power bombs. I'm like, I see, it's gonna be up there, isn't it? Yep.
And it was.
Mm-hmm.
You both turned around on Hall of the Elders, and I was mad at both of you for that. After you got Space Jump. It ended up being nothing, but still, it's like, y'all could have gunned on Hall of the Elders.
I wanted to do Great Tree Hall right after I got like that whole time during Chozo, I was like, I really want to do Great Tree Hall.
Yeah, because you had it in Logic. Like, even in SJ, I think you had everything. Well, I don't know if you can do it in SJ.
Yeah,
But,
we
like,
just needed Space Jump for it to be in.
but as soon as you got it, it was fully available. So, like,
yeah,
just go.
and then it ended up just being nothing. But I found the mines elevator, which is good. I didn't end up going back there though.
The elevators were very good unless you were trying to get to exactly Fendrana.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fendrana was pretty
Yeah.
isolated. Everything else, Mines, especially considering how important it was today, Mines was pretty good.
I was
Oh.
really glad that I went for mines. You had like the crossway kind of thing where like you either go to your left, go to mines, or to the right to Fen.
Yeah, no,
then-
I before you even got that far, I was like, if I were in this position, all you need is plasma phase on X-ray, go to mines.
Yeah, I was thinking mines is the right play. Unfortunately, I last location plasma beam.
Yeah, yeah,
In
that's
that
what I'm
area.
saying. We were at the end where you were looking for gravity, bro was getting artifacts and stuff. We're like, what do we talk about now? We've seen the entire world basically between the two.
Yeah, that super misses were rude though.
Those were rude super missiles. I agree.
And then all the way back to tree, it was.
I'm also sad that we didn't get a full tracker, but we between the two did see everything. Bro picked
Yeah,
up
Wavebuster
Wavebuster.
was somewhere in Great Tree Hall
I just
chamber.
needed flamethrower for
Chozo Ice Temple.
That was Chozo Ice. Yeah.
It's on credits. But with the crossroads, like you said, since I went to Fendrana, why I did that, I thought, because we need plasma and X-ray.
Yeah, we were worried you were gonna get punished for the Fendrana play, and then we saw the supers and we're like, oh, that can be big.
Yeah.
And sure enough, yeah, that helped.
I just thought there's so many without plasma or X-ray, Central Dynamo logically was as low as we could go in mines.
Correct.
So I was thinking there'd be more in Fen. But the main thing I was thinking there was what's probably gonna happen is just either plasma or X-ray would be in Fendrana, and then the other would be in mines. And so then I was thinking we'd do them in the opposite order, and then probably just end up at like the same spot again.
Yeah, which was funny. There was only one item in both of them. Everything else was in Chozo. Again.
Yeah.
We saw Magmor start and got immediately worried, and then we saw Morph Ball, Spider, and Varia. I'm like, oh, are we at Twin Fires?
There was even one more route location for at least for me, with where gravity could have been, and that would have been flamethrower room, because that was the only check I didn't do in mines. It would have been the last location.
Awful.
I would have checked.
I almost, if we were that late in the seed and gravity wasn't in tree, we were like, I only have flamethrower room. I may have just pressed a button and then been like, you know what? I'm throwing this one out.
Yeah. This was really unfortunate. Like,
yeah, that was
the early game and some other stuff that happened to me. But yeah.
GG's
Otherwise, GG.
Yeah, GG. Good. That was a really good race.
Oh yeah, this was a fun one to watch because there was multiple times you couldn't tell who was in the lead. It was very back and forth.
Yeah, this week I felt a lot more pressure because it was like I didn't throw immediately with my early game routing, so I was a lot more scared.
Well, look, and you weren't punished for plant this time, so it's fine.
No.
I was thinking planned at the end there.
I was like, I feel like I was sitting here thinking, if that wasn't gravity, you were gonna go to plant.
I would before planned I would have gone to Elder
So
Chamber.
This was stated at the very beginning of the seed, but TGC said Cestrion's going to be yelling later about this seed. Yeah. Yeah.
He's not wrong.
It's like he's getting yelled at later. Oh yeah.
I was yelled in main quarry because I couldn't get that jump up there.
Oh yeah. Main quarry.
Well, to be fair, there are still a lot of opportunities for people to yell at TGC because we still got 2 more races on tap today and another 6 more for the weekend.
Nice.
So, yeah, folks, we will be back at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is in less than an hour with Tubaman versus Java. And then an hour later on SG3, we've got Bash Prime versus Nye. That'll be a great match.
That's gonna be yeah. Both of these are good, but I am very much looking forward to the Bash versus 9 one because I know that one's going to be close.
But
We have 2 people who primarily play Echoes on this one, so
I want to play Echoes again. Thank you.
I mean, Cestro, we can multi later if you want. It'll have to be after the 6 p.m. race, so that'd be like kind of late for you because I'm calming that. But
It's all good, all good.
yeah, I'm down to multi.
Oh,
I
that's
feel like doing bad Echoes decisions.
All right. Well, anything else, runners, you want to say before we close things out today?
I'm good.
Not anything that I can think of.
GG, good luck next week at Store Rando.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Maybe I have a chance to actually win.
you got this. You've also just Door Rando scares. Same, Sam. I'm in trouble next week.
Yeah, let's just say that my notepad's going to get a lot bigger.
You may need a bigger notepad. Yeah. With
What
that,
the-
go ahead.
Yeah, many thanks to our runners, Bra Inc. and Cestrion, for putting on a great show for us here today. Thank you to Naru and Samuel for tracking today's race, making sure everybody knows who has what, pressing all the buttons. Eraser,
Yeah.
thanks for joining me in the booth this afternoon.
Oh yeah, this has been fun.
All right, with that said, folks, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next mission. Take care.
Later.
See ya.
See ya.